Hello you lovely people, it's CTX 2500 back with you on Thursday the 11th of April 2019. I've got my Thursday right this time. I was out last Thursday but my little brain was convinced it was Wednesday, so I was quite happily saying yeah I'm out for midweek Wednesday. No you're not, you donkey, it's Thursday. So anyway, a week on, we're out again, and if you find that one that I'm talking about, it says the antenna fail. It's a couple of videos ago. If you compare that video in regards to weather to this one, it's quite amazing how things can change. So yeah, find the antenna fail one a couple of videos ago. Man, you wouldn't believe it. As usual, Winter Hill, 52 meters higher than us. I know it looks a lot higher, but it's not. 52 meters. T2LT with its new pole, new 7 meter pole, looking magnificent against that blue sky there. I'm sure you'll agree. There's my feeder cable. I was stood on that then, but I'm not. And there's the cairn. Now then, what I'm going to do, I left my old pole up here last time, my old antenna pole, but I didn't leave it anywhere it would get seen or would get me into trouble or anything like that. Hey, I might not even be able to bloody find it, you know. I left it simply because the bottom fell out of it, and you'll know with those poles, if there's no bottom in the pole, in the actual base of the pole kind of thing, then everything drops out the bottom and you can't actually hold all the pieces together. So I had a bit of a right nightmare, so I've put it in this grass, but I kicked it into the grass, into the actual into the actual grass. But oh, I can feel it, oh shit, fall over that. There we go. See it? What I'm going to do, you see what I mean there? See, it's all actually coming out of that's the bottom of the pole. That should be a thread fixing at the bottom to stop it all coming out as you put all the telescopic sections back in. It should hold itself in. But the weather was that bad on that Thursday, if you find the video, I just thought to myself, I just want to get off this hill really, because it was rotten. You know, my waterproofs let me down pretty badly, and I was soaking, I was freezing, and I just thought I've got no bloody way of fixing it onto the pack, you know, because that's snapped off at that point there. It should all it should be like that, with a little screw fixing on the bottom, but it let me down and it snapped off. Well, the bottom kind of flew off it, and I'm feeding the sections in thinking, what's going on here? And they're all coming out the other side, and because it was pitch black, my little brain was going, oh my god, what's going on? Where are these poles going? And it was coming out the bottom like a bloody Laurel and Hardy washing up sketch, where he's washing and drying and he's picking them up and washing them again. I was like pushing these poles back in thinking, what's going on? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it back basically, but I'm going to shove that bottom open end into one of the bottom pockets of the pack, so that will stop it from all falling out the bottom as I'm walking. I should have done that on Thursday actually, but yeah, I was a bit fed up. Cold, wet, as I say. Soaked now actually. Bloody sweat. I'm going to take this, I've got my gillet on, so I'm going to take my gillet off in a bit when I get in there. Not set the radio up or anything yet, not undone the pack or anything. So yeah, I'm going to get the gillet off, get dried out. I should dry reasonably quickly. Yeah, so as you'll see, sun's there. We'll get a nice sunset pretty much where the T2LT is there, just going down. It comes down in the night there and drops down about there. So we should get a nice bit of sunset again like we did on Tuesday, a couple of days ago. If you look at my last video from, it was movie night on the hill. We captured a bit of sunset, which was fantastic. You've got a little bit of wind blowing from over that side there, so you can see the cars down there. There's a tiny bit of engine noise there because it's blowing right up. You can probably hear that, but if you can't, there's just that tiny little bit of engine noise. I prefer it when there's nothing up here. When it calms down in a bit, when the traffic calms down, kind of like after 6 o'clock tonight, it just goes, oh, just so quiet, so peaceful. It's amazing. There's Darwin Jubilee Tower over there, Jubes. There's Darwin and whatnot. I think Accrington and Blackburn over that other side over there. And if you can see right in the distance over there, Pendle Hill. Well, it's kind of like over there, but you can see the kind of the hill range there, but right in the distance, in the mist, there's another hill range behind that, higher, and that's Pendle, 560 metres, I think. So, yeah, Cairns built back up again. Somebody's very kindly built it back up, which is good to see. It's always good to come round that corner over there and see the cairn instead of seeing it flat. I don't know why people break it down. It certainly isn't the wind that pulls it down. There's certainly not enough surface area on that stone for the wind to grab it and pull it down. So somebody's obviously doing that. I don't know why. That's the third time I think I've seen the cairn flat. I've seen it, but they've thrown all the rocks and stuff kind of right over there. So that's not a wind, is it? You know, a good 3-4 metres away, big, all round it, a big circumference of the cairn, just rocks all over the place, thrown, you know, obviously thrown. So, oh, somebody asked me on YouTube how I get that effect. See how the basher kind of goes up a bit there, it's not going down as a complete wedge. Well, to be honest, it kind of is today. I've not done it so good, but normally what I do, I don't fasten those centre ones in quite as tightly, and what that does then is it leaves a bit of slack on this middle section here, that way. So what I do then, you see that piece of paracord there tied to that's tied to a pole, so that pulls on that's just pegged down, creating a little suspension bridge with my pole there. That's just pegged down like that to pull that bit of basher up so it's not kind of flat against me, which annoys the hell out of me, to be honest. I hate that. I hate the basher touching me when I'm in it, because it's usually cold wind pressing against me, which I don't like. So yeah, right, well, we're getting 10 minutes I've been talking. I'm not even in the bloody bash yet. Blimey, sorry about that, guys. Right, I'll get in, I'll get some stuff, I'll get a bit of admin done in there, get set up, get some stuff sorted out, and then we'll do the SWR on the old Grant 2. Oh, Thursday night, as I say, it's the Southwest Net USB net on 39, channel 39 on the mid block on USB. I'm showing my support from the north tonight, my second attempt after the failed antenna pull. One of them things. Still had a good night. Had some what did I have? Chicken fajitas, I think I made. If you find the video, I think it was, yeah, chicken fajitas. It was very nice. I'll show you what's planned for tonight in a minute. Right, I'm gonna get in. Just gonna push that pole up there and I can grab it from inside. Then I can do a bit of sorting out with that, as in fixing it back to the pack, because I want to take that home, because there's only one section of it that had snapped. I think it was 1, 2, 3. I think it was the third section that had snapped, which is a funny place for it to go. Really, you'd expect it to go there at that point where it's being guyed, but you need to guide these things pretty low because they are designed to flex like that. I've seen people guying them kind of like right up there at the third section, and they will not like that. They will. I would imagine they'd snap quite easily. So if you guy it like that down there, it gives it a nice, you know, it just allows it to have a nice little flexing session, which it was what it was designed for, being a roach pull and all. And these things can flex, you know, when they need to. Anyway, right, I'm getting in. It's a little bit chilly, that wind, you know. Now I've stopped doing stuff. Yeah. Right. See you in a bit, Ken. I'm getting in, so I will speak to you shortly. Catch you in a bit. Hello again, all. Right, we're just doing the SWR. Not switched on yet. So the switch on, we're on 20 on the mid block. And as you can hear, there's nobody on there. So we'll do the SWR. So just go to set, which is the middle position. A bit lower there. Full scale. SWR. About 1.15, 1.2. Well, 1.15 it is actually. Power output on FM. About 11-12 watts. So we'll just check it all again. Just go back to set. Full scale. SWR. Yeah. And check the power output once more. Yeah. Right. Turn it off again. Right, I'll take the actually we'll be on I'll be on 39 all night, won't I? So let's just see what it's like on 39 on FM. Just check there's nobody on there. Nobody on. So we're still on set. Slightly over. I reckon that means the SWR will be down a bit. Okay. SWR. I don't think this will move much. Yeah, 1.1 it's dropped. It's dropped down a little bit. So as I'm going higher up the bands, the SWR is coming down. So I can't remember if that means my antenna's too long or too short. I can't remember. Whatever. Yeah, I can never remember which way around it is. Anyway, right, I'm going to take the SWR out of the loop now. Get rid of a bit more loss from the cable. I know it's negotiable, but it's yeah, I'll take it out. I can monitor the SWR on the radio anyway. I've got an option. I don't think it's quite as accurate as the target, but even so, right, I'll be back in a bit. Now, sorry about the last part of the video being in portrait mode, even though I was holding the phone in landscape mode. The camera took it upon itself to record the little SWR sequence in portrait mode for reasons unknown. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll have gone from landscape to portrait back to landscape again. That's quite annoying, that, because I know it's annoying on the video to kind of watch everything in that mode. It's bloody annoying. So I'm sorry about that. Right, okay. I've not gone too adventurous for tonight's tea, to be honest. I've got a couple of wholemeal buns in there that I've cut margarines and put a bit of mayo on. Bad, but there you go. I've got a couple of Tunnocks caramels for... I'm just dropping everything today. Oh yeah, thank you. A couple of Tunnocks caramels there for... Oh, the video's out of focus and everything. Yeah, they're for after. And then I've got the leftover sausages from Tuesday night. So yeah, I've got some Cumberland chipolatas there that I got on Tuesday from Tesco. Had some on Tuesday night and saved the remainder for tonight there. So we're gonna get those going, I think. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. So that's as sausage time to me. Don't know about you, but 5 o'clock is definitely CTX sausage time. So that's what we'll do. Right, I'll get stove and stuff going. I've not got anything out of the pack yet, and then we'll get some sausages going, I think. Right, catch you in a bit. Oh. Can you better this, boys and girls? Can you better this? Gorgeous Simpson sky there, or Teletubby sky. Nice T2LT there against that amazing sky. Such a full sky when you're up here. It's just a, you know, a complete. Oh, I can explain it. Normally you're somewhere and you're looking up and there's buildings and you can see maybe a little bit of sky if you look directly up, but here you're just on top of everything. You can just see just sky, 360 degree sky and 360 degree sausages. Oh, absolutely fabulous. So yeah, as I say, Cumberland sausages left over from Tuesday. I've been thinking about these since Tuesday, every day, every night. Dreaming about me 6 sausages left in the fridge. You think I'm kidding? No. It's not been quite that bad, but I must admit, this morning I thought, oh, I've got me Cumberland sausages in the fridge. Oh, no messing. You know what I mean? Straight out there, have a good walk. Hey, on the way up, loads of mountain rescue. Just saw the air ambulance taking off and disappearing over my head as I was coming up to the top of the part of the hill. There's a bench, and then you kind of head off over to the right. The left takes you up to Darwin Jubilee Tower, and the right brings you up here if you know the little track to get off. But yeah, flew up over my head. Couple of 4x4 Land Rovers up there. So I don't know what kicked off there. I'm very disappointed, guys, if you were doing training in this weather, because it's gorgeous. You know, I'd want you doing a bit of training in some really crappy, horrible weather like last Thursday, because that was the king of crap weather. That really was. So yeah, do a bit of training out in that weather. Bloody know about it. So yeah, whoever that was, I hope nobody was hurt. I hope they were okay. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was training, as I say, if it was something legit. I don't know, but I hope everybody was okay with whatever happened there. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's anything that's going to be big enough to be on the news or what. I don't know. On the local news tonight. Sure, my missus will tell me, or she'll think it's me. Start dusting the insurance papers off. Finally got rid of me, but no, I'm up here having sausage, my dear. It's not me, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have to put the insurance papers back in the cupboard for now. sorry about that. So yeah, I'll give these a bit more of a do, and then you're not just sat there listening to me droning on watching me turn sausages over. So I'll bid you goodbye for a bit and I'll catch you in a bit. I'll do again all. 2500 back with you, just with the last of the sun on my face. It's just not got long now till it drops behind the hill, about 10 minutes or so. It's about 20 to 8 now on Thursday 11th of April. As I said before, just out for the Southwest USB version of the net tonight. I don't know if it's started yet, but up until now, I think that's a bit of interference that you can hear there. It's certainly not English. I can't hear a damn thing, so I'm pretty gutted. I've come out to show my support tonight from the north. But as of yet, nothing heard at all. And before that interference, before that foreign station come on, I think they're on LSB, because it sounds slightly off. So it could be on another band or something. Could be on AM or something, I don't know. Before that came on, I had a zero noise floor, which I always have up here, and it was quiet as a lamb. There wasn't a single movement on the meter, so I thought, right, brilliant, if I'm going to hear something, I'm definitely going to hear something, you know. But nothing yet. I look like it's the middle of winter, don't I? But it's bloody cold up here. As soon as that sun started to fade off, see, I've got the gloves on, got the gillet on, got the waterproof coat on over the top of that, hood up, hat on underneath. It is pretty damn cold when you're not moving about, you know, so it does get you. So yeah, I thought I've got all the gear, so I'll bang the gear on. There's no point sitting here cold, is there, shivering? So I'll keep listening, I'm not giving up, and hopefully that foreign station will disappear, because I'm getting about a signal 3 of that, between a 1 and a 3, and I don't really want that. I'm pretty damn sure that's not an English station anyway. So I'll keep plugging away at it. If I do get anyone, I'll come back on. I'll record a bit of QSO footage. I'm hoping to get a chat with a few people down there. It's about time. It's a long time since I've had a chat with anybody down there. So yeah, hopefully we'll get hold of someone. The atmospherics might change again altogether when the sun's gone down. It might open them up, it might shut them down, I don't know. It's one of them things, isn't it? You just don't know till it... Oh, that's like... I've got a signal 9 of that now. I don't know actually what that's coming from. That's LSB. Oh, they're on AM. That's good bloody timing, isn't it? There was nothing on there till a couple of minutes ago. Well, that's FM. Then back to USB again. Just have to hope they disappear. So I won't keep jabbering on. If I get anything worth recording, I'll as I say, I'll do a bit of QSO footage for you to have a listen to, for the guys to have a listen to see how they sound up from up on Cartridge Hill on West Pennine Moors, Tockholes in Darwin, Lancashire. Right, catch yous in a bit. Hello again. About 7:45, I think now. Still getting interference from that other station. Let's give it another try. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable Lancashire for the Southwest USB net. We're listening, QSL. I can hear a voice under that. It's voice pattern, should I say. I can't tell. It sounded like it might be Stuart. I'll have another blast. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable Lancashire for the Southwest USB net, and we're listening, QSL. Quiet now. Got no noise floor. Got no noise, basically, nothing. So, it's a shame, isn't it? Well, things can change, can't they? Let's have another go. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable Lancashire for the Southwest USB net, and we're listening, QSL. Seem to be any takers on there. As you can hear, that's totally quiet frequency now. Those foreign stations have gone, by the sound of it. Or they've just disappeared out of the atmospherics. So another dabble. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable Northwest in Lancashire for the Southwest USB net. We're listening there, QSL. Look at that again, it looks like I'm in a white room again, doesn't it? Basher? No basher. Basher? No basher. I am out somewhere, obviously. Honestly, I'm not in a white room pretending. Sun's just setting now. Starting to get the shakes a bit as well now. Oh. Time for another brew soon, I think. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable Northwest in Lancashire for the Southwest USB net. We're listening there, QSL. Not a sausage. Totally quiet. Nothing showing on the meter. 1.1 SWR. What else can I do? Not seeing a soul up here. other than all that air ambulance stuff earlier on. I think my mate Dave might be out tonight. I think he just got back. I sent him a message earlier on. I think he just got back from work, maybe. I think he might be out a bit later. He'll probably have his tea first and go out, maybe. So I'll certainly hang on, see if he comes on a bit later. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable on the West Pennine Moors in Lancashire for the Southwest USB net. We're listening there, QSL. Ooh. I'm sure I'm getting out, but you never know, do you? When you've just got one radio and it's just you. I could go on 555, I suppose, and get some radio checks, but I'm pretty sure I'm working all right. I can't think why I wouldn't be, you know. So I'll take it that we're working. Super duper quiet. I've had a flick around the bands and stuff, and I've heard other stuff going on. So I don't think we've got any equipment problems or anything. Ooh. Let's have one more go and I disappear for a bit. I don't want to bore you with just no QSOs. Ooh. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, Charlie Tango X-ray 2500, high ground portable station, Lancashire for the Southwest USB net there. We're listening, QSL. Ooh. Not a dicky bird, guys. I'll keep plugging away at it. If anything comes on, I'll switch on quick. Let you have a listen. All right, catch you in a bit.
Just running flat power, about 12 watts out of an old Washington, are we?
Yeah, all copied there. I'm just on the Grant 2, just on a bit of high ground near a TV transmitter called Winter Hill. Winter Hill there, you may have heard of that. As I said, the Grant 2 running probably about the same power as yourself there, about 12 watts, with a 7 metre fishing pole with a speaker wire antenna there running on it there, QSL.
Yeah, 100%, Paul, doing a great job. Q5 on the audio this side, and about, just moving the needle there, about S1. So, yeah, beautiful copy, quite a distance between us. And I know the location, I know Winter Hill. I was actually there 1 week ago, were we?
All right, excellent. I wasn't sure if you know where it was, but that's great. Yeah, signal side, this side, Richard. I'm getting you on a lovely Q5 audio. I don't think you're moving the needle at all there, mate. I'm actually recording the footage there, Richard, for YouTube. I've got a YouTube channel, and I do quite a lot of like talking out on the hills. So if you do want to have a listen to how you sound there, Richard, if you do a search for 26 CTX 2500 on YouTube there, Richard, I'll be putting this video on in the next couple of days there, QSL.
Yeah, no problem, Paul. I looked that up, surely, a 26 CTX 2500. And yeah, it's a great pleasure to make the copy. I'm actually working on this rig here at the moment. So I was just tuning around looking for somebody to make a contact with, so it couldn't be better, Paul. I couldn't get a better radio report, did I?
Exactly there, my friend, exactly. Yeah, I think likewise this side as well there, my friend. So yeah, I was trying for the Southwest USB net. I think they've announced it. They've been running it for the last few weeks. They normally run it on FM up on the UK block, but they'd posted that they were actually running it on 27395 on USB, so I thought I'd give it a try. I thought I'd be able to get on from up here, Richard, but I've not heard a single thing other than a bit of foreign interference from AM and your good self there, mate. So at least I've had something. At least I know I'm working there, Richard, QSL.
Yeah, working fine. As I say, you're at 75 here, Paul, and you're just moving the needle on the old Washington. And it's a great copy. I can't remember offhand here, but I think the distance between us is probably somewhere in the region of, I think it's about 110, 120 miles. So it's a fair old copy of flat power.
That is a fair old copy. I know you said East Coast there, Richard, earlier on. What's your exact location there, my friend, QSL?
Yeah, I'm just outside the town of Larne. I live on a hill just outside the town of Larne. That's Lima Alpha Romeo November Echo on the County Antrim coast.
Wow, that is really excellent. That really is good. I speak to a guy over. I think the only other contact I speak to over there is a guy called Bob. He's I can't remember exactly. I think he's Belfast, but I can barely get a copy on him, Richard. Sometimes I can kind of get voice pattern on him, but I rarely get a decent QSO with him there. But as for this copy tonight, Richard, it's perfect. I'm getting a zero noise floor up here, which is always good. There's no static or anything up here. There's obviously, if you know Winter Hill, there's not a lot around here for miles. So I do get a good noise floor, so it's good ears up here. But yeah, I'll actually look that up. But if you're saying 120 miles, that's pretty impressive stuff there, Richard, QSL.
Yeah, it's very good now. Sorry, Paul, I was actually just trying the other antenna there. I'm going to be on the horizontal, but I was just trying to see if you could receive any better on it. I'm currently just using an Antron, but I do have a beam there, and I just tuned in on it, but no, the Antron's actually better. So sometimes over the distance there, the beam, even though it's flat side, it does work better, but not on this occasion, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. You expect if you point the beam over, it's going to be better, isn't it? But sometimes the antenna that you expect not to get a decent signal actually does the business for you there, doesn't it? So you never know really what's going to work for the best with radio, do you? You might try it again tomorrow, mate, and it might be perfect on the beam there up to this side. But yeah, you never know. As I say, I'm just on the T2LT, which is not really let me down yet, mate. To be honest, it's been a great bit of kit. I've got 1-to-1 SWR on this particular frequency, so I'm totally resonant to this channel at the moment, which is really good. So yeah, it's an impressive bit of kit, this, mate. Dead lightweight, easy to carry around, fits in the backpack, you know, with the 7 meter fiberglass pole. So it's a perfect antenna for this hilltop stuff that I do there, mate, QSL.
Yeah, 100%, Paul. Yeah, sorry, the receiver going there. Yeah, I've used one quite a bit. I have used one quite a bit, and actually have some fantastic results on one. The best during the last cycle was actually work Tasmania on a DTLT hanging out of the window. That was around the building. It was quite a high building, but that was with an old 360 FM and the DTLT, so yeah, I was to that one, huh?
Yeah, they are quite surprising, aren't they, for the little dipole? But yeah, it's good stuff there. I had another station come over the top of there, Richard, so I missed some of that over there. But yeah, I did catch most of it. Yeah, they are a great little bit of kit. I wasn't holding out much hope for it really, when it's basically just a bit of speaker wire soldered to a bit of coax and stuck on a pole there, Richard. But yeah, can't argue with it at all, mate. It's a perfect bit of kit. It's pretty tunable all the way up through the mid band in the UK block, and yeah, it's pretty damn good there, mate, QSL.
Yeah, 100%. There's enough bandwidth on them to cover mid band and the UK FM, so it makes them quite useful. And Really, Paul, I'm going to go back on the quiet side here for a moment or two. I'm actually just want to do a wee adjustment on this rig, and if you're going to be about there, I'll call back in with you in a little while. But I just want to do a little adjustment on her here, really.
Absolutely, Richard. Not a problem at all. Yeah, I might have just a quick flick round a couple of bands myself there, mate. So just to see what's going on. But absolutely excellent to get the copy with you. And the signal seems to have stayed pretty good all the way through that QSO, Richard. I'm really pleased with it. But yeah, excellent stuff, mate. Great to get the contact. You 73s to you for now, mate. If we speak again a bit later, I'll yeah, that'll be great. But yeah, 73s, mate, and I'll catch you again soon there.
Yeah, cheers, Paul. A pleasure to make the contact, and we'll catch you later. 26 Charlie Tango X-ray 2500 68 Delta Alpha 090734. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye there, Richard. Take care, mate. 73s. Oh, well, that was all right, wasn't it? That was that was Richard. What did he say it was? Larne, was it? I'd have to play the video back. Sorry, Richard, if you if you're watching this. I'm rubbish at remembering, even if it was just a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, great to get the copy with you there, Richard. If you do watch this, very impressed with that. Nice signal there that stayed pretty steady all the way through that little chat there, mate, didn't it? So good stuff. And I think you even got to about signal 1 there sometimes, mate, just about. But yeah, Q5 on the audio, mate, on the Washington. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Right, I am very pleased with that. He's made me day there, is Richard. Excellent little copy there for over there. As I say, about 120 miles, I think he said it was. I will look that up. Not that I don't believe him. I just want to have a look it up really and see where it is. So I like looking up just to see whereabouts I've got to. Oh, losing a bit of light now. The cows have retreated back a little bit. They were on the way over and I thought, oh no, I hope they don't come right up and start messing with the T2LT and the bloody feeder wire. But they've retreated behind the hill now. So that's all right. But I'm walking up that way, so they're all going to be around that corner up there. And it's going to be pitch black. And you got to be careful, the cows, in the pitch black, because all they can see is your head torch. All you can see is their eyes, like little LED torches, reflecting back at you. Like super bright they are. And they can panic you when you're not ready for them. As my friend Gary CTX 104 found out. And then I found out when I started the CTX in about a year and a half ago. God, a year and a half. Yeah, I think it was... yeah, about a year and a half. That's scary stuff, That's certainly flown, that has. Ooh, yeah. So there's not a lot of wind out here now, guys, so it's silent. There's a little tiny little bit of movement on the basher. Don't know if you can hear that. Sounds like a bit of a Rolf Harris wobble board. That was a rubbish explanation, wasn't it? But all I can hear now, apart from my droning voice, is sheep in the distance and just that, well, I don't know, you don't even hear that low hum of traffic or anything like that you can hear sometimes, and it just kind of becomes part of the background noise and you don't notice it. But when you do come out here and then you actually do experience no sound at all, you think, oh God, that's what it's like, you know. Just going quiet, just let you have a listen. Hear that bird? I'm rubbish with bird noises. I don't know what it is, but a little bit of bird noise. Some distant sheep. And just me out in the middle of nowhere in a field at the top of a hill. Oh, it is good. I love it. I absolutely love it. And a big thanks again to CTX 104 and CTX 965 for inspiring me to do this, because there was no way I could see myself ever doing this, ever carrying 32 kilograms for miles up hills in all weathers and putting myself through all that punishment. But when you get up here and you get set up, I mean, it was a bit crap last Thursday, wasn't it? If you watched that one, that wasn't fun because I did get wet through my clothes, and when you get wet, it all becomes not so fun. And with the cold as well, and if you're wet and cold, that's a double bubbler, isn't it? And yeah, it kind of puts the mockers on things a little bit. Mocker, I can just drink a mocker now. Let's turn the radio off for a bit. Don't think. Yeah, there's Winter Hill. Just with its lights on there, just moving the bash in and you can see it. Just in the distance there. Oh, somebody asked me as well on YouTube why I'm always at Cartridge Hill and I don't go to Great Hill and up to the TV transmitter anymore. Well, basically, guys, it's because I'm worried about my vehicle, because both places don't have a car park, and you're ending up leaving your vehicle on the side of a little track, which is not a main track or anything like that. It's a tiny little track, especially the one where you go and park at Great Hill near Brinskull. That is a hell of a track that you have to drive up, and then there's basically two little parking spaces right at the top of there. Not like proper parking spaces or anything. It's just two little gaps where you can squeeze your car in, you know. And if those are taken, you're driving back because there's nowhere else to go. The track's not wide enough to leave your car off the track or anything like that. And it's a similar thing for Winter Hill. Oh, excuse me, where there's not that many places to park when I want to walk the way I do through the what's called the Smithills Country Estate. Park on the Bolton side and then walk up through the Smithills Country Estate and then up to the transmitter. But again, it's a little track and it's got very little limited parking spaces, and you do get the youth going up there doing the nitrous oxide little, those little silver, little chrome bottles. I don't know if you've seen them about. I didn't know what they were at one point, and I was on Scout Road car park, which is another car park you can go on in Bolton to get up to Winter Hill, and there was tons of these little tiny chrome bottles with the tops off them, and I didn't know what they were for ages, and I saw something on the news, and it's actually something to do with for baking products or something like that, but it's nitrous oxide, like a laughing gas, and they get it in like 24 bottles in a pack and stuff, and they're doing whatever they're doing with that, and they're just throwing all the bottles all over the floor. I just wonder what the hell they were, but yeah, so they're up to stuff like that, and you don't want to be leaving your vehicle anywhere like that, do you, when they're doing all that kind of stuff? So I just feel a bit better with it where it is, really, because it's other people do park where I park, and there's a couple of little cottages there and stuff, so not that that's going to make much difference in the pitch black light, but I don't know, it just has a better feel to it. You go to some places and you think, oh, I'm a bit wary about leaving my vehicle here, and you come back, or you see loads of glass all over the floor, and you think, oh yeah, that's a spot where they're doing car windows in, But touch wood, just touch my forehead. I've got no wood up here. No wood. So yeah, I love it going. I love going up to the transmitter, right up to the trig. But again, it's somewhere you can drive right up to, and you get the youth going up there and all. And I don't really want to be up near anybody, to be honest, especially somewhere where you can drive right up to, because you can drive right up to about 20 yards off the trig. You can drive past it basically, and it just makes me think, no, I don't want to be somewhere like that. When I've walked 2.5 miles with the pack on and made a load of effort to get up somewhere, up to the trig, and then I set up, and then the youth come up, you know, bloody booming the bloody subwoofers at the top there, and I just think, oh, I don't want to hear all that crap, you know. I just want to be out in the quiet, you know, just making the most of where I am, you know. I don't want to be listening to that. But, you know, they're not supposed to drive all the way up there, but they do. So, wherever you can get a car, you're going to get knobheads, aren't you, really? You know, I'm not tiring everybody with that, but, you know, by a long shot, but you do get the odd few, don't you, that have to spoil it. And they spoil it for everybody then as well, and yeah, it's a bit crap. But I dare say I was a knob when I was younger, but there you go. Probably was. Anyway, I'll have another, stick it on now, let's have a listen. Show a bit of green. Let's go green, shall we? Actually, no. Stay orange. It feels like it's warm. It's like I'm round a little candle. So anyway, that's 27,395. It's about 8:30 now, 29ish. And I'm not getting a sausage, so either I'm just having a bit of a bad night with the atmospherics for USB, but you know, I got hold of Richard pretty damn well, or it's not, the net's not on, or whatever. I don't know what the reason could be. I think my setup's working, you know, as proved by Richard. So yeah, good stuff, Richard. I'm gonna do one more brew, I think, and then head off. So I'll keep it on. I'll keep the radio on 39. Just have a listen. Just keep it on in the background while I'm brewing up. If I hear anything, I'll come back on. But I'll nip back on as I'm leaving the hill, just to say good night to you. But yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.